Namaste. Greetings to all of you. In the previous video, we talked about success. We talked about the pattern to create success over and over again. We talked about the person as the observer using the mind as an equipment. We talked about free will, and we connected these three by saying a person consciously using the mind to repeat what he or she wants over and over again in spite of different situations, they can produce what they want, which is called being successful in getting what they want at will. Right? We talked about this. Now, when you hear situations or discussions like this, your immediate curiosity will go to, can I also learn this? The answer is yes. If so, how long does it take? It takes about 2 days to learn this program, and the program is called Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul. It's a product of various lectures and discussions the great teacher Grandmaster Chawakaksui had with businessmen and women and other people from the masses, from the religious schools, from different walks of life. Out of the various lectures he gave to these men and women in different parts of the world, the informations were collated and then distilled to create a program to become successful. This is from my viewpoint. The program called Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul is a program to become successful. Now, what are the things that you will be taught in this program? You will be first taught to realize that you are the soul. You are the I am using the body. You will be taught how you, the soul, will consciously use the body as an equipment to learn, to progress. Okay, that's first step. If the body is equipment, you will be taught a technique to realize that your mind is an equipment and thoughts are produced consciously using the mind. Now, you will also be taught techniques to understand that your thoughts are not necessarily created by you. Some of them are thoughts of other people which you receive. So it's like you have an equipment which receives data, which processes data and sends data. In other words, thoughts can be received, can be created and be sent to people. In other words, you'll be taught how your thoughts affect your system and the system of other people. This is an amazing technology here. If you can understand this concept, just the concept, your world will seemingly look new for you. Because if you realize, friends, that some of the thoughts that you have does not belong to you, and if you are taught how to disintegrate these thoughts at will, you have a new life to live. That part you will learn not as a concept but as an experience. If your body is the equipment which you, the soul, use, you will be taught how the light around your body, when it is not kept clean, the light around your body, which is your aura, if it is not kept clean, then it affects your system. In other words, your thinking and feeling affects your system. You will be taught how to regulate these thoughts and make your mind still. You will be taught how to develop concentration and awareness and practice this in a meditation. A very powerful meditation called meditation on twin hearts. You will be taught that you, the soul, in order to evolve, you need a physical body and other subtle bodies. You will be taught how the energy body sustains and preserves the physical. You will be taught how your feelings and thoughts are being created in different vehicles. You will be taught how the design for each body is preserved in certain seeds. Now, if there is a certain series of experiences that you go through as a soul, is these experiences being preserved? In other words, is there a place where your past is being documented and stored? You will be taught about that. If there is a past that has been documented, which means based on the past will be the design of your future. So, is there a design for the future in this lifetime? Is it been encoded before we take birth? In other words, you will be taught that you, the soul, consciously came down on earth to have certain lessons, which is already documented before. Where is it documented? Is there a place where I can access it? If you can access it, then it becomes a book of life. Where is that place? Can that be accessed? Can the great ones know this? Can the great ones see your past, your present and future all in one slide? Access to such information as a science is being presented. Now, if there is a process called life, how does the life come in? Where does it come from? What is the purpose for which it has come? A design and a technique to know your life patterns is being discussed in this program. To understand your strengths and weaknesses, based on your strengths and weaknesses, what are the possible life situations that you can encounter in this life. This part can be known as a science, as a technology. If there is life on earth, when did the soul enter into the body? The so-called birth, before it happens, there is a series of activity, right? 9 months and so many days in the mother's womb. And before that, the soul, before it comes in, how does it anchor? At what point of time it enters the mother's womb, the baby? At what point of time the baby is conceived? When is the seed planted? If that is connected with birth, then the so-called event called death of the physical body, how does it happen? Does it happen like that, or it starts way before? Is that a process called death, or is death an accident? Technology to reveal that is given in this program. If you are the soul who is anchored in the body in order to create something called progressive evolution, by locating the seed where it is located and then trying to be aware with consciousness, is it possible to connect to the source where you came from with conscious awareness of the physical body? When you're wide awake, when I say wide awake, is every person awake even though the eyes are open? Does it mean they are awake all the time? May not be. Why? Because if the person is not aware of who the person is, who the true person is, even though your eyes are open, since you don't know who you are, it just means that you are not awake. It's almost like you are sleeping. That is why sometimes when you make a mistake, even though your eyes are open, you will say, I did not do this consciously. So what is the meaning of the word consciousness here? When you say, I did this without my awareness, you made this mistake. Without the awareness of what? Without the awareness of the soul. Without knowing that I am the soul, I have made this mistake, I have talked like this. Sometimes people use this word. Does it have a real meaning? Is this an accidental flow of language, or is it true? This part will be explained in this program with amazing ease. And the powerful meditation to achieve oneness with the source where we came from. The king among yoga techniques. The meditation on the higher soul, a very, very powerful technique will be taught to you. Another important part of this program is that you will be taught to realize your purpose. Why are you here on earth for? What are the qualities that you need to develop? Why are these life situations and patterns in life repeated for you? Is there a chance to fix it? Do we have the formula of redoing something? If thoughts are seeds and your words and actions are fruit, so every action will come from a seed thought. Can that seed thought be disintegrated so you can avoid a negative fruit? All these technologies will be taught to you in simple sense. How to do character building will be taught as a science and technology. How to win karma and recreate your own future so that the evolution will go smooth without minimal or no pain. Minimal pain. Pain cannot be avoided in the process of learning. So with minimal pain, a program to safely work out your karma is being taught in this program. To achieve a desired end result, for what purpose the soul came in, all this will be defined in this 2-day program. In other words, friends, what you learn in these 2 days, you will use it for lifetimes to come. That's why I said this is the program of your life. Thank you.